because it's a good way to spread information and show like your talents without having to do much work and trying to get a crowd.
Okay.
There are not enough restrictions to prevent people from doing bad things on social media.
For me, one of the negative sides of social media would be that people, especially kids that actually want to showcase their talent, may be exposed to some of the negativities of life, things they're not supposed to see, and really control all this information from them. So I really don't know. What do you think?
It depends for like a kid. Like I would guess like if your kid like has a social media account, like make sure to always watch it to see like what they're doing on there. Regularly check what they're doing on their account on social media to make sure that they're not getting involved in anything that they're not supposed to be in.
Okay.
Does YouTube count? Oh yeah,
Is YouTube social media?
it is.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it is. So what's your favorite social media channel?
YouTube.
YouTube, why?
Because one, the videos can be really lengthy, and I just feel like it's a lot easier to use.
Because
My favorite would be WhatsApp. I don't know, I like WhatsApp because to a very large extent you know those saying your information, and you can also control what they say, because for other social media platforms people can say all sorts of jargons and the world is seeing. Just make sure you pay attention to what your child's interests are, because even the so-called YouTube, you should be able to check for their search regularly, find out what kind of things that they always want to watch on YouTube. For Instagram, I'm not sure how that works, but you also want to know the kind of people your child follow and what those people do, if they're positive influencers or if they're negative. You also want to take time to block people that are not, I don't know, relevant to your child, and make sure that they don't follow your child, and so that they don't start communicating jargons. But what I would advise the most is have your child's handle so on your phone as well. Well, depends on if your child is less than 15 or 16 at least. Always make sure you also have the handle of your child so you can also check and keep tabs on what your child is doing, because I feel social media is key.
yeah.
I think it has changed the world because before information wasn't like that this easily passed around. But the problem with this now is that there are always going to be those people who are not going to be doing good things, and you can't always get rid of them. So the best thing to do is try to prevent ever meeting those people, because you can never get rid of them completely.
Okay.
So for me, I think it's made the world a little more interesting because in those days, I can't imagine right now, for instance, the lockdown. Social media has helped my life so that I don't die of boredom. It's interesting. It's very informative. There is a lot to learn for adults and kids. There is a lot to take. There's a lot to benefit from social media. And for kids, like I said, you have to make sure that, like YouTube has YouTube Kids, so you have to make sure your child is on the right platform, right? But for adults, apart from information, it's very entertaining, and I think it has changed the world positively for now. I really don't think that there is so much negativity in social media. That's what I think.
Always be vigilant of what you're watching, following, listening to, and always make sure you don't get wrapped up with the wrong people.
And for me, I would say to parents to try to get their children engaged on the live social media platform, because they really do help. They've helped me and my kids a lot. We learn a lot. There are certain sites like infographics on YouTube. There is, what's the other one that teaches you a lot?
Which one?
On YouTube that we always watch.
Brightside.
Brightside is very good. My kids I've also learned a lot. There are a lot of things I didn't know. and we always watch it together. So try and look out for very educative and informative social media platforms and get your family engaged. And yeah, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned for our next video.
On something interesting, hopefully,
Yeah.
and educative and informative.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.